welcome back to my channel. I'm Rachel, and today I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you should solo travel. If taking a solo trip is something you've always wanted to do, but maybe you're a little nervous, anxious, not sure what to expect, I totally understand. I felt the same way before I took my first solo trip, but now I love solo traveling, and I'm just going to go over some reasons why you should add a solo trip to your bucket list, and you should just stop putting it off and do it because it's going to be life-changing and you're going to have an amazing time. I took my first solo trip back in 2021, and I did an Amtrak trip to some cities on the east coast of the US. And then in 2022, I did my first international solo trip to Barcelona, Spain, and it was amazing. There was definitely a time in my life where I never ever thought I'd be able to travel internationally by myself because I had really bad social anxiety. I'm not going to get into it now, but I have definitely opened up my shell and am able to actually travel on my own now. I'm so proud of myself. Anyway, I'm rambling a little bit, but I also went to Helsinki, Finland, and Tallinn, Estonia in October by myself, and it was also an amazing solo trip. So let me stop talking about myself and go ahead and give you reasons why you should go ahead and solo travel. All right, here we go. Reason number 1 is that solo traveling is really empowering. You're gonna gain so much confidence and really get to learn more about yourself. It's kind of like a journey of self-discovery traveling on your own, especially a big major trip, international, or even if you just go to a nearby city and spend a few days. You know, it doesn't have to be a major trip to start out with. But yeah, solo traveling is definitely going to give you that feeling of empowerment and confidence and make you really feel good about yourself. When I was in Barcelona, especially, I just felt so empowered. Like, I couldn't believe that I was doing this, that I was making the life for myself that I wanted. I mean, I could go on and on about why it just feels so good to solo travel. It's empowering and all that confidence and stuff. And you're not really going to understand, I think, until you actually take that leap and do your first solo trip. And it's definitely a number 1 reason why you should try solo traveling. Another really good reason for solo travel is that you get so much more freedom when you're by yourself, because you get to write the itinerary that you want, and you can do what you want when you want, and it just make the perfect trip for yourself. You don't have to worry about what other people want to do because it's all about you on a solo trip. You get to make the decisions about what attractions you go to, what cities, all of that, and you're definitely going to love that freedom to explore at your own pace. Kind of going along with more freedom, my 3rd reason is that you don't have to rely or wait on other people. They're not going to hold you back. It's all up to you, which ties in with that more freedom. When you're traveling with other people, you have to wait for them to get ready in the morning, or maybe there's someone who always has to drink a cup of coffee and you don't. You just want to get up and get going to see the sunrise or whatever. But when you're on your own, you don't have to deal with waiting for other people to hurry up and wake up and get going, or vice versa. Maybe you like to sleep in or take your time with your morning coffee or have a big breakfast or whatever, and you can do that. Slow travel, it just kind of depends on what you want, but whatever kind of traveler you are, you can just do what you want, and you don't have to, you know, deal with other people doing their own stuff. And like I said, when you are solo traveling, you can do it all at your own pace. So for instance, when you go to museums, maybe you're the type of person who likes to go really slowly, read all the little placards, and really absorb the art, whereas maybe somebody that you travel with just kind of wants to breeze through the galleries. You don't have to deal with that when you're by yourself. You can take an hour, 2 hours, however long, to go through the museum or whatever attraction it is, and just kind of take it all in on your own time and not have to deal with someone else maybe wanting to go eat or having to go use the restroom or anything. It's all in your control, and you get to do your trip at your own pace and not deal with other people maybe saying they're gonna go on a trip with you and then flaking out at the last minute or anything like that. The 4th reason to solo travel is if you're introverted like I am, you have a lot of me time to reflect, be introspective, and just kind of soak in the experience. When you travel with other people, you're usually kind of influenced by them. Maybe they have a bad attitude, or they don't like the place that you are exploring as much, and you are just influenced by kind of their feelings of it. But when you're by yourself, you get to kind of soak it all in your own way and absorb the experience yourself. I don't know if any of this makes any sense, but if you're an introvert, it is nice to just kind of travel by yourself and be with yourself, that quiet time, me time, away from other people. And if you're an extrovert, maybe that sounds horrible, but it is one of my reasons for solo traveling. And the last reason I'm gonna go over is that solo travel is not as scary as you think. I know maybe going into it, you don't feel that confident, you're anxious, you're nervous about all the things you have to do because yeah, when you solo travel, you're in control of everything, which is great. But you're in control of everything, which means you have to make sure you have the tickets, you have to make sure everything is arranged properly so you know where you're going, what you're doing, and all of that. But really, at the end of the day, solo travel is an amazing experience, and it's not as scary as you make it out to be in your mind. You just need to go out and do it, and you're gonna feel that confidence. And the world isn't a scary place. I know a lot of the time when people say they're gonna solo travel, people are like, aren't you scared? How are you gonna do it by yourself? Don't let the naysayers get in your way, because solo travel is amazing and you're gonna have an amazing time and get to experience the world, see different cultures, and have just an amazing time. I don't know how many times I can say that, but obviously I'm obsessed with travel. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe to see all my coming up travel. I will be doing some more solo trips this year. Usually, if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll know I usually either travel with my mom or my dad, but for reasons I'm not going to get into, they're not really able to travel a lot right now, so it is up to me to take myself on vacation, and I'm just so excited. Thanks for watching. Like the video. Give me some reasons why you like to solo travel in the comments, or let me know like what is holding you back from solo travel, okay? Like what is it? Like are you just scared? Maybe it's the money, I don't know, but just tell me why you're not solo traveling if you want to. And I will see you next time. All right, bye.